are surprisingly good at it. We trained them on 4 celebrities and they learned all of these within a few days. We use a computer screen. We put 2 photographs up, one of which is the celebrity and one of which is either an object or a stranger person, and we get them to learn to choose the celebrity. First, they've got big brains, so if you want to scale up a treatment from a mouse to a human, sheep are in between. Second, they are obviously trainable, which means we can measure changes. And third, we can keep them in naturalistic conditions. I work on Huntington's disease, and we have a Huntington's disease sheep model, and if you want to work with an animal model of a human disease, you have to be able to test it. So we wanted to test cognitive function because that's very important for Huntington's disease patients, and so we devised ways of testing sheep using the semi-automated program.
You chose a few famous faces. I mentioned President Obama, the BBC's presenter Fiona Bruce, the actress Emma Watson and Jake Gyllenhaal. Why those people?
You know, we didn't choose them deliberately. Because we wanted to change the angle of the face to test face recognition, we needed to have front-on pictures and 2 profile pictures, and you'd be amazed how many people don't have all 3 of those images, but those 4 people all had front-on and profile images, which is really why we used them.
So what do you mean that they had just that those were profiles and front-on images that were available?
Yes, they were, and
right.
We wanted to make sure that the sheep had never actually seen the person in the flesh, which we were pretty confident about that. And so when people do face recognition tasks, they show, especially when you're training somebody to learn an unknown face, first you show them front on, and then to test whether they're recognizing the person or just memorizing something else, you tilt the image to the left or to the right, and there's a sort of standard way of tilting it. And I think with human studies, they would take photographs deliberately for that, but we just took them off the internet. So really, we needed very well photographed people.
And how did they convey to you that they recognized them again and again?
We presented 2 photographs on 2 different computer screens, and the sheep basically chose one of these photographs so they could see the person on the screen, and above the screen was an infrared sensor. So when the sheep broke the sensor with its nose, or just broke the beam with its nose, it would get a reward, and so it would know that it's got it correct.